stacking up. Gotta get the paper, man, stacking up, stacking up. Gotta get my paper, man, stacking up, stacking up. Gotta get the paper, man. Yeah. Yeah, niggas know that it's dollar sign. See the name, the boy gotta grind. Really wish I could fuck around, but right now I don't even got the time. Think I wanna go get a piece, but the diamonds on the bitch got a blind. Only be with them tens and up, and your little work be kinda fine. White tees my day to day, but I'm stepping out and I'm getting fly. Never had to go think about it, this shit be natural, I never try. Living life and that's how I spit it, ain't fabricated, ain't gotta lie. Getting older ain't getting better, I live forever, ain't gotta die. Peep the picture like Douglas said, I'm in and out and ain't loving hoes. Only fuck with them boss bitches with baby rollers and foreign doors. Tell me why I should play with you. Yeah, baby pretty, but baby po. Ass it, but it's a liability. I got enough and ain't needing more, no. Stacking up, gotta get your paper, man. 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 Trap open, we never close. Same motion, we never slowed. New foreigns in Chevy Doors. Said fuck it, went get the fold. Big body went 4x4. Went rap to that motor go. Maxed out, your bitch been a pro. She came through and put on a show. Talking less than I listen. Don't be telling niggas my vision. They'll take your shit and remix it. Act like they the niggas who did it. Know what destination I'm going. Here that way I'm currently flowing. Bro, this wavy strong as the ocean. Hit that gas, guys, and I'm floating. Get my leg back quick as fuck. Ain't wanna turn the other cheek. You let them niggas run you over. They gon' play you like you weak. I'm on that oven and that stove and in the kitchen with the heat. I get my paper, hit the lab, and then I wake up and repeat. Stacking up, gotta get your paper, man. 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 Stacking up, gotta get your paper, man.
Yeah, maybe it's the watch. Yeah, and maybe it's the Yeah, look, maybe it's the watch, or maybe it's the clothes. Maybe it's the old school pulling up on Vogues. Maybe it's the rings, it could be the cologne. Or maybe it's the fact I'm on what you ain't on. My nigga, I reckon your bitch off in our section. You looking in our direction, I see on your face you stressing. The buttons that I be pressing to make you give cops confessions. It ain't my fault, we the ones got lovers, he give us blessings. So now we on the move with it, watch what I do with it. New era ain't on no cap, shit, you need a new fitted. Give a fuck about the rap, shit, I do what I do with it. I can start this shit today, still gon' be a pocket full of blues with them. Rich niggas in the crew with them. It's just that P in me, you can see the aura, that's why niggas wish they was a G. Even if I tell them where to find me, they still ain't seeing me. The real ones out here treat me like a plug, you swear they need a key. I might just have it if they want it. Poppin' shit, we on it. Players in that product, you smell the aroma. Rock shit with my brothers, like I led Nate Jonas. Maybe we them niggas, that might be why they on. Maybe it's the watch, or maybe it's the clothes. Maybe it's the old school pulling up on Vogues. Maybe it's the rings, it could be the cologne. Or maybe it's the fact I'm on what you ain't on. Maybe it's the watch, or maybe it's the clothes. Maybe it's the old school pulling up on Vogues. Maybe it's the rings, it could be the cologne. Or maybe it's the fact I'm on what you ain't on. Look, I kick that faith for the niggas like me who care about none of that shit. Young niggas who grew up broke, so you know we gotta die rich. I need a Rose, I need a Porsche, I need a Benz with kit. I need that mastery, just say you ain't on this shit. I've been trapping 9 to I-10, gotta get it in. Florida, all the way to Cali, I need my ends. You never focus on the L's when you see the wins. That's why you only care about family, motherfucking friends. This that real love, pure like it's real drugs. Niggas hate us cause they ain't us, I don't feel much. These niggas trap our mama insurance money, they ain't real plugs. Half the time they whole lot to them, so they feel tough. I can't relate to that. Maybe that's why these niggas hate me, cause I can't play like that. Maybe that's why you niggas hoe, cause you was raised like that. Maybe that's why she believe in cut, cause all she see is facts.
Hey, why did this motherfucker Trump?
Came a long way from weighing up the Grammys to be chilling out LA and rolling up the brandy. It's getting warm, I need a summer in Miami. This next run I might be running for a Grammy. I got a man, see I'm something that they can't see. Can tell where he from, but he fancy. North Face coat for the rain, understand me. Leisure in the Beamer, move work inside the Camry. Eyes like Stanley when I'm smoking in the office. Working on that lingo, they finesse you with them offers. Still on my defense, even when I'm playing offense. Life of an artist, I experience it often. Tempur-Pedic carpet on the floor of my apartment. Got me saying sweet and now I sound like Eric Cartman. Lighting up these candles, I picked them up from Target. Old headset, no need to talk it if you walk it. Set examples for the homies in this hell, shit not even. I'm setting the example for myself, cause I know what it's like to take advantage of yourself. No soul, just looking like a shadow of yourself. It's like a battle with yourself to see what you really made of. Solid like stone or you mold up like Play-Doh. Standing 10 toes even when they mind was made up. Now I'm on the road in the oven getting cake up. Loose ends and breakups, I'm shedding off that dead weight. Went broke once cause I ain't had my head straight. Gotta blame myself cause I'm the one who get the last say, but now that shit changed, I get a chance to get my cash straight. Moving on my cash play, I'm dancing on the shit. Still learning every day, I'm advancing on the shit. Let me bust a couple plays and then it's candy on the whip. She got the right cards to play, I'm putting sand up on the bitch like.
Yeah, we bike. Welcome to volume 262.
You dig?
Shit, damn.
262.
Fuck that little bit of shit. Damn. Fuck.
Wait till we get to
The Union. The Union.
That's the I said wait till we get to episode 662. That's the Let's Play House episode. That's the episode where we gotta wear, all of us gotta wear like bowler hats.
Denim jackets.
DJ Larry in the building. Y'all know the business.
I gotta play that while Larry not here, cause Larry got a drop.
Yes, sir.
Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
Larry. Larry on location. We doing a swap. You know,
Yeah.
for this week, I guess. But man, shout out to Troy Cameron. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Up
Shout
here
out to
early.
everybody.
Hey,
Man. I'm back. It's yours truly.
Oh, but yeah, I guess for people that aren't in the Discord, people that aren't in the Patreon, how was your Thursday last Thursday? Playing Pimp?
It was cool, but the Knicks got their ass kicked, so that didn't really. That kind of really put a sour damper on everything. So it was cool to be out, but yeah, Knicks lost. So honestly, I'm at the point. It's not that I'm just like, yo, just start the playoffs, bro. Like, what am I getting for these last 5 games of this season?
Yeah. Because
It's really been the same thing as it was last year. Everybody was like, oh my God, what are they going to do? Is it this? Is it that? Just people overreacting to every win and every loss. Now, granted, some losses are bad, some wins are good, and, you know, vice versa. Some wins, you're like, whatever, they beat a bad-ass team, and I'll take it. And some, you know, you live with it, and then some teams, it's like the opposite. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm at the point it's like, bro, it's fucking game 75, man. Just yeah, it sucks we lost to Charlotte, but like, the fuck am I gonna cry? Like, bro, it's not the playoffs. Like, oh man, whatever, bro. People just be scary. People just be scary, man. Like, everybody want to be Stephen A. Nobody want to actually think of like schematics and just they just. You know, I hate that I mentioned his name again, but everybody just wants to be him. Nobody looks at like eye test and analytics and the balance of that. It's just like, oh, who could be the loudest person about something? So I've been checked out, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I've watched games, but like when it comes to actually analyzing them, like, it's just after the game, I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm done. I don't want to see what anybody else says about it. I don't care about nothing, because all it is the next day is I gotta see people I don't want to see talking about a team that don't know how to properly analyze, who get paid to talk sports but don't know how to properly analyze the game.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm good. Like, even baseball, like I've been watching like now this first week, but I'm just like, all right, let me get till June, and then I'll, you know, once the Knicks are done, then I'll shift my balance to baseball. But more on an analytical standpoint. But when it comes to the regular season, I do not give a fuck. I'm just like, yo, just get us to 2 weeks from now. The season's over one more next weekend, and we're gonna take it. We're gonna ride out from there.
Yes.
Enough with the talk, man. I'm tired of, man, if this team is this seed and this team is that seed and this team is this, and oh my god, they won 5. It's like, bro, y'all every year.
The only thing you can do now is gamble. That's all you
can't. You can't.
6 games, whatever.
Like in all due respect, can you, like, I think a lot of people try to analyze games in March, where it's like, yo, there's guys who have not played all year who are playing 30-minute games now.
Oh yeah.
And guys who haven't had scored 12 points, who have barely grazed 10 points a game, giving you 35-point games, and all types of weird, like, literally, like, March Madness is a world term, a collective term of everything with sports. Granted, it's for the NCAA, but it's just for everything. And with some shit, I'm like, bro, like, you're analyzing a game in March that has no implications, no nothing. It's just a game on the schedule. You can take some things from it, you can learn some things, but like, is it that much of a grand thing that like, when the playoffs start, you think, oh man, there was a game on March 12th that fucking my team was playing this bum ass team, and that you took something from that? It's like, man, why? What's the thing I say? Watch out, man.
Man, watch out. Man, watch out.
Man, watch out. Man. Fuck out. Fucking scary, bro. People making stats where it's like, you know, and I'm sorry to like go off this. I know I ain't been here in a week, but it's just shall be seen that has had me. You know, I ain't even been in the VC like that this week. Like, I just been checked out, because it's like a lot of people think that correlation does not equal causation, and a lot of people don't know what those words mean or how they relate to each other. But that's a problem. So that's a problem with analyzing things in general.
I'm gonna keep that in note for this episode. Say it one more time, Brother Nelson.
Correlation does not equate to causation.
There we go.
Some things can run toward each other. Some things can run with each other. Some things make sense. Some things can correlate. But some things that correlate are not the reason why things happen. Like, you can't, like, I can't, there's some people I'm like, oh man, this, like, I forgot what I was seeing, what sports that I was seeing. And it was like, oh man, you know, this team lost this game, and it's because this guy took X amount of shots. And this is their record when X amount of shots happen. When this guy takes X amount of shots, they have this record. And it's like, the causation of that, that does not correlate. Like, the correlation and the causation they don't mix. That doesn't mean anything. Because what caused that? Why did that person have to take more shots? Because nobody else was taking shots. Or nobody else was doing their job. So it's just something I was thinking about. And that, you know, shout out to my guy I follow who tweeted it. And I've always heard that quote before, but he mentioned it about something, and I'm forgetting what it was. So please pardon me, because it's been a long week. And I'm like, makes sense.
Yeah, that shit crazy. I can't, like, but you know,
I know. It's
day.
Thursday night. You know, we about to get into the funny shit because this has been a crazy week.
No,
but it's something I always thought. Like, I'm like, yo, you know what? That makes fucking sense. Because every time I hear somebody say, "Oh man, this thing lost because of one thing," I'm like, is it really because of that one thing that correlates to everything, or was it multiple factors that you choose to ignore because they don't fit your fucking agenda?
Exactly.
I mean, that's the problem, man. Everybody got to have an agenda for everything. And not everything needs an agenda. Shit just happens.
Not everything needs agendas. And also, sometimes, it's okay to be wrong. And it's okay to be right. And it's okay for people to not think you're right. But, hey.
It's okay to be wrong. Listen, I would rather... I don't like being right all the time about certain things. I would rather be wrong. I'd rather be like, you know what? I'm wrong. And sometimes you may be annoyed that you're wrong. But you know what? You were wrong, but something right happened out of it. So, what the fuck you gonna do? Sit there and be wrong? You gonna be happy that you gonna be happy? Or some people want to be so happy to be right that when something goes wrong, they get mad. It's like people cloud their judgment of being right over something wrong that happened that you could have been wrong about that could have ended up being right. I know that sounds crazy, but if you catch, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I got you.
All right, bet. That's my thing that's my viewpoint on certain shit. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Shun. Shout out to Choi. Shout out to everybody watching. You know what I mean? But that's just something I've thought about. It's just my mind has been going in different directions that have not involved anything with social media. And I haven't been in the VC like that this week either. I've just been... it's been a week. But I have been seeing what's going on. And this has been a fucking week.
A lot of things.
So, Brother Winston, before we get into the topics of this wild week, how are you? How's everything? How's your mental? Are you ready for French Montana and Max B on May 30th? That's my question.
Oh yeah, nah. I'm listen. Get ready to shake your asses. I'm there. We will be. If they got some meet and greets, hopefully that'd be cool. Just to flick it up one time, and also possibly put in a request for a favor too. And it's also be good to have a good time. It's we'll be at the Fillmore.
Yep.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't tell you. My bad. I might have slipped my mind. I could have sworn I sent the screenshot or something, but if I didn't, hey man.
What the screenshot of what? For the venues?
Yes.
Oh well, no. I just double checking.
Yeah, Fillmore.
Yeah, good.
Fillmore on a Saturday. What better day?
Oh yeah.
Right after Memorial Day weekend. 2.
It's definitely gonna be a grand old time. You know what I'm saying? You go for some hawkers or something for free, or
so you go to the place up right next to it.
The VBCB.
GBGB spot. Yeah.
And I will be off of the medicine. I'll be off the medicine that night.
I mean, listen, you good. It's a weekend. So you know what that means, right? You get to chill at the crib. I got you.
Yeah. I'm be in that second room, baby.
Like
that second room.
You know
what I mean? I'm gonna leave the mattress plugged in, so in case I stop, I'm gonna turn the knob. Like,
turn that shit up.
Yee. So if y'all hear something in the middle of the night, that's just the bed.
Shit, I'm gonna sleep through it. I gotta check the. I'm gonna check the prices tomorrow because they go on sale at 10. So
word.
I don't know about meet and greet it up, but we'll see. I'll see how it is.
Yes.
But yeah.
I have a music question that probably got lost up. That probably got lost in the sauce of all the other musical things today and this week and the past couple of weeks, and probably since last time we had a regular episode. Shout out to the bracket.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the brackets.
Brackets. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me pull this up. Hopefully, I mean, if I show something on Twitter, it should be good, right?
No, you sure?
All right. Now,
What's good?
Have you had a chance to check out this Meek Mill? Just in general, have you checked out these two freestyles?
I have not seen. Last time I saw something from Meek Mill, he made a LinkedIn profile.
Okay, all right. Well, I got this up right now. This is he dropped the second freestyle.
Let me add this.
He did the first one on the Victory joint. It was cool, nigga. I mean, well, certain niggas just lose their mind anytime Meek Mill rap, no matter what he's rapping about. This one is better.
So he's rapping over the Dreams and Nightmares, like a remix.
I guess it's like a little bit drilled out. But it's like but also Trish baby niggas love Meek Mill. Meek Mill, Lil Durk. Those are Meek Mill, Lil. Hey, Nelson, who's the big three of the trenches? Lil Durk, Meek Mill, and Future.
Yeah. Or Baby.
Yeah.
Or Thug. That's the 5, really.
Yeah, that's the Fab Five. That's the Fab Five of the trenches. But I see the energy, but honestly, Meek Mill still not doing what niggas want him to do. Yeah.
You say he's still what?
He's still not doing what niggas want him, like what we want from Meek Mill.
Which is what?
I need Meek Mill outside with 20 bulls around him if he's gonna be rapping like this. Don't be in no studio by yourself. This ain't like this. This doesn't hit me here. This doesn't hit me here. This is just you just rap.
You know what Meek Mill should do to make all of this right?
Talk to me.
He should settle that shit he did with Knowledge. Even though Knowledge be acting, Knowledge be having his moments where I'm like, bro, relax.
Knowledge.
I think things will be cured.
Knowledge act like a prima donna. He needed to just
Now Knowledge has a valid gripe about this.
No. But I'm talking about with other shit.
Oh, other shit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He's not a wrong guy, but he's one of those super active producer artist type of niggas.
Yeah, but I mean maybe he does need to do that. But then again, when you're hanging out with the white folk, where you came from?
Yeah. That's why I'm just.
Somebody said he rap like O'Malley now, which is crazy, but.
Yeah. That's why I said with the first joint, I was like, nah, this nigga rap like on the first joint, it's like, nah, this nigga rap like he O'Malley.
He said,
Yeah, he was rapping at days. I was like, just say it.
I can't rock with that. I mean, I don't know, bro. I think just Meek every time he says something, it's just like, why?
Yeah.
And I don't think he's ever lived down the bunny hopping for Robert Kraft ever since.
Exactly.
Which doesn't help his purpose. But I do want to get into a music thing. Hey, shout out to Fetty Wap, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, baby. Because G Money was like, hey, you gotta listen to this. She's like, you listen to it? I was like, nah, I'm gonna listen to it when I can. All week, she's like, no, this album's fire. Please listen to it. I was like, I'm gonna listen to it. I did. It was pretty good. First 2 songs were cool. I feel like he was trying to get the training wheels back. But that shit is solid though. I just think people expected him to do the trap shit for a whole album. He decided not to do that. It's a little bit more R&B-ish and melodic sounding, but it was cool though. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. The
Max B song was cool. The outro was cool. The joint that he was singing, the Cranberries shit. I said, how Fetty Wap know about the Cranberries, man? That's real white music.
Is that what I'm saying? Yeah.
But then again, because I actually watched his Fader interview. It was pretty good. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like 25 minutes. It's not that long at all. It was really good. And she asked him, the girl who was interviewing him, asked him about it. And he kind of was like, yeah, my music taste is crazy. Because I listen to the locks and then sometimes, I be having Yellow Card in my shit or, Godsmack. And I thought, and it made me think about something. I'm like, yo, we really were the last generation that, had that mix of shit all visible in one space. Like now, you think about it now, right? Like rock and rap, I feel like is divided, or is it me, or like they're much separate spaces than they used to be.
You said rock and rap.
Yeah.
What
like compared to what it was like
dialogue in the
yeah, or like compared to what it was like when we were like younger.
Yeah,
where it's like it was easy to access because it's like we had like Madden and like FIFA and fucking, you know what I'm saying, and then like we had TRL. And then like the publications that we saw that would have like those covers. It's like the what magazine was that? That it was like continue because I'm trying to remember what the cover was.
It just kind of go to my thing of like, hey man, hip hop is the new pop as far as in terms of music. As of right now, hip hop is holding on to being the new pop, which is kind of its detriment because once you get pop problems, aka people prying into your life and a certain level of attention, it ain't like certain people ain't ready for it. It's not good. It's not good.
I just feel like too, like the people who try to do hip hop now or try to get into it, like it's not authentic. It's like, it's like pop, like, oh, I'm using it to get money. It's not like they care about the shit.
Yeah.
So that makes sense too. But I was just thinking about it because like he made the point of just like how, like, because it threw me off. I'm like, the fuck is Fetty Wap covering the Cranberries Linger right now? Like, am I hearing this shit? And it's not that it's bad. It's just I did not expect that.
Yeah, it's just like
I was like, like, and mind you, like the Cranberries is like that's classic white music right there. Like that's real white 90s white music. You know what I mean? So it was just funny but then when he mentioned like who he lit, like how his just music taste is everywhere, I'm like, it's crazy because like we all like amongst our group of like we all have that. Whereas like we have like those random fucking white artists that you would not expect any of us if you looked at us to listen to, and you're like, oh well, that's because of just the exposure they had. And it wasn't like an in your face type thing, but it's like, yo, you had like I said, you had Madden and shit. Like fucking Madden, you listen to fucking, I'm trying to think, Madden, you be having like Good Charlotte, and then you have like a Bone Crusher song, or like whatever, you know what I mean, or Alien Ant Farm, and then there's a I don't know, I'm trying to think of a
freaking
what's a
Godsmack.
Yeah, like you listen to Godsmack, and then
it'll be like a remix. It'll be like a rock remix with Pharoah Monch or some shit.
Something wild, like exactly, like something crazy like that. So, and then just like I said, like immediate, like you had TRL. TRL had a bit of everything, and then you had like the Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park and them fucking with hip hop. Like they were doing their own thing, but like they fucked with it, but it was never to the point that it was like they stepped over toes or do like what these country artists do now, trying to take the shit without wanting to like not be in it, but be cool, but like have an understanding and appreciation for it, if that makes sense, and be cool with the artist on a genuine level, not on some I'm cool with this guy because he's black and he's popular in hip hop type of thing.
But like, most of the artists on the other side, it goes both ways in terms of the exchange of getting the exposure of being outside of hip hop spaces early, like as a musical entity. I won't even say solely because of your music, just because you linked up with people in a certain genre. So you automatically now how the algorithm work. You are now in this box. You are now in this bowl as well as that bowl.
Right.
And that
that's a fact. I was thinking about that shit. I was thinking about that shit because like it's like that. It was I don't remember the magazine cover. It's gonna escape my head. But there's that cover where it's like Jay-Z. I think it was Nelly Furtado, the dude from Gorillaz, 2D, the animated character, and
what's my son?
What's my son name from POD? I think it was Entertainment Weekly. What's my son name from POD? Oh my, what was his name? The dude with the white boy with the dreads.
Yeah, the white boy.
Was it Sonny? I think his name was.
I remember that. I remember that.
Let me find that.
Yeah, it was one of those. And this was like post retirement Jay-Z.
No, it was Spin Magazine.
Spin Magazine.
2002.
Remember
April
Spin Magazine?
Spin
Wow.
Magazine. Spin Magazine.
Wow.
See, is what I'm saying, bro. It's the shot we talking about. Hold on, let me find.
This is when Jay-Z came back from that boat. This is when he stopped being the Jigger Man.
The Jigger Man.
He wanted to be S. Dot Carter. He wanted to stop being the Jigger Man.
I'm gonna put this on the thing. I'm gonna put this on the Youngin, what's good, man? I'm gonna put this on the I'm gonna put it in the screen. Let me share my screen 1 second. This is the
As you
for people who do not recall this cover.
As you pull this up, Nelson, I seen Cam
here we go.
Put out the thing with Otis.
Yeah. So this is the cover. I don't know if you see it on your screen, but everybody, This is the cover I'm mentioning. But look at it, like
yes,
this is the shit we were exposed to. Like this is 4 different artists, 4 very different artists, mind you. Shout the whole man.
Top 40.
That's what he should have done Collision Course with POD. You know what's crazy? POD one of them young groups I knew about, but I never really listened to like that, and I don't know why, because they were everywhere.
Yeah,
I'm gonna listen to one of the albums one day. That's been my thing. Finding random artists I ain't listened to this. Let me put this on. Let me put that on. Let me put whatever.
Shout out to Creed.
It's like that Brent Fires album. People hated it. I'm like, this shit pretty good. I don't understand why y'all mad at the Brent Fires album. I think the shit's alright. But anyway, what was your question, Winston? I'm sorry.
Shit, what I was about to say.
Oh, Cam and Otis.
Oh yeah, I see. Cam was I guess sitting asked him on Talk with Flea. He was like, has anybody ever gave you a subliminal or a shot? He was like, yeah, Jay and Otis. And if people was shocked, I was like, I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna act like I was. When I heard it, I lost my mind. Like, ooh, we talked about Cam. But I was like, it's like when I heard it, like, because I remember being back home that first weekend when that shit came out. Because I remember I was playing fucking $500 games with niggas at Baby Rucker in Jersey City.
Baby Rucker.
It was the summer games, yeah.
Big Jersey.
And, yeah.
So I had to do that.
And all that. Oh yeah, of course.
Go to the store right now.
You know what I mean? And they was spinning, and like there was, and like niggas. And this was back when the MP3 downloader just came out. So like, as soon as record came out, niggas had it.
Yeah, of course.
So
the radio rip, CDQ.
Yeah, but I was like, if you like, I don't know. Like, I just don't. I think people sometimes they don't. It's part of listening, and also just understanding what's going on. And like a lot of people, they just not putting words together. A lot of people be talking crazy. There's
certain shit that like people like I've listened to that people didn't catch on to, but I think it's just part of that. But I think it's really good songwriting. I'm not gonna sit here and act like and downplay it. But it was interesting to see people like. I was shocked that some people who are huge J fans that didn't realize it. But then again, not to like absolve them of anything, but I probably feel like that shit was such a moment that like motherfuckers did not pay attention to the full thing. It was like, yo, like,
wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
Is Jay-Z and Kanye and Funk Flex is playing this shit 56 times. And then the infamous, you in New York right now, going to the store and put your hand in the nearest cash register. That is your money. You know what I mean? Like, I think the moment of all that happened. I think also, too, is just like, Otis was a great song. It's just, I think because it got outplayed so much, I kind of don't really like I don't go out of my way to listen to it anymore. If that
People
makes sense.
forget that.
Great song, but not, none to take from it.
People forget post split. It was a good amount of people that was just off of the respect level. There was a lot of people they wasn't feeling Kanye for how he was moving.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That was always a point of contention because it was like a lot of people bought that shit. I remember because it was just like, it's like Dame discovered you, but so why didn't you go with Dame and that whole mess that was happening. So.
And then I don't know, like and then also like people I don't think people really follow Cameron post Killer Season album as heavy to understand that, like, the post-Koch era of Dipset. Like a lot of people didn't catch, like, and I got into the Jigger Man vortex of Twitter. I had to tell niggas, brother, relax. These are the things that happen. This is why he said it. And also, that's... Yeah. And like the audacity of the slick talk was also part of the reason why Flex was spinning it back if niggas paid attention. And also, if people pay attention to the type of shit that Funk Flex like, that gets him excited.
Oh yeah, but
he likes when niggas throw them darts like
yeah, of course that he's
that shit.
Nah, I just think it's overlooked too. I agree. I feel like if you, I'm trying to find the best way to describe. Cause now you think maybe I'm overanalyzing this, but now that I really think about it, it's like people don't like if you paid attention to Cam, there was some good things out of it or what was going on where it was clear that he was saying shit, but but in general, people like you said, people really don't talk about Cam that much after Killer season. Now, granted, I understand certain things because Cam himself has admitted he kind of was just fucking coasting by. He was meandering, like he was just like, oh, I'm rapping because I need to make money. I'm not rapping because whatever. And then of course, like Crime Pays happens, and then of course, the reemergence of him and Vado, and even that doesn't get talked about much. And I'm like, to be honest, I love that era because I feel like that's one of Cam's most underrated eras. To be honest, and I enjoyed the Boss of All Bosses team. We've talked about it multiple times on air and off air how people, after Killer Season, it's kind of like, all right, whatever. Even though Killer Season is, and we've discussed this before too, where Killer Season, if somebody told me Killer Season was a top 3 Cam album, I'm not gonna knock you for that. Like, I understand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So. But yeah, like I agree. I just think people just kind of glossed over. I guess they kind of just glossed over that type of stuff, and I mean, it was great. Like it's witty as hell what Jay said. Like I'm not knocking that at all. It's just.
And people forgot about like it was like Harlem it was like Jay-Z versus Harlem until like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, everybody has something slick to say about Jay because they were standing up for Dame, and then everybody fucking realized Dame is who everybody understood. Okay, they understand why this shit did not work, and now people kind of came on like, all right, Jay, my bad. We were riding with Dame, but we understand. Yeah. We understand why this shit didn't work. It wasn't your fault, Some things you might have happened, but we understand why you went the direction you did. But I don't know. Some stuff is cool to listen to, but at the end of the day, bro, like social media is a weird group thing. So I just be like, all right, that's how y'all feel. Cool. Some things I agree on, some things I could disagree on, but I ain't gonna lose sleep over it. But I mean, shout out to people for realizing, that Hov is a subliminal guy. He knows how to diss directly, but he's very good at his subliminals too. But that's a common thing.
Yeah.
Cam was dissing Jay too.
What y'all think that made Joe Budden fucking stir crazy in the 2010s? He heard all that shit that nigga was saying. He heard that shit.
Yeah.
It was people that low key went stir crazy because they was on some Randy Orton shit. They heard voices. They heard the voices.
They heard one thing and it was like, I'm putting this on Two Door Boys right now.
Yeah.
Like, when Joe Budden was playing 8-minute discs, like, brother.
People gonna think you crazy. I heard it, but ain't that many people heard that he said that about you. They just heard.
They just thought it was fire. It was witty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a witty line.
This shit crazy.
Hey, man.
But that's how it go.
It is what it is, bro.
You know
speaking of crazy shit, I guess we'll start with the topics, man. Yo. J. Cole, man. He's a monkey king.
He's
a Nanjing monkey king, man.
Douyin.
Oh, I got you right now.
Douyin Cole. Hey, man. After after a pot stirring post album pre-tour media run that had all the podcasters and failed rappers turned YouTubers
In a frenzy.
upset, that he was like, all right, guys, y'all made money for 2 years. Now it's time for you to go get a real job. They try to turn on him. That's what. What niggas is fucking losers. They fucking losers.
I'm not gonna be honest. I think I was gonna watch the Cam one. I just forgot to watch it, bro. I was like, huh. I almost saw
that was the only one I watched. I watched it full. That was the best one in terms of him talking to another person that he ain't gonna front on. Yeah.
I mean, there's no really reason for you to front on Cam, but
And also Cam, with the way he was answering the questions, soon as he even let them breathe, he was like, "So what you think about it like that?" When you first, he got right to it.
I mean, fair. That's a fair assessment. All right, let's see what J. Cole doing in the land of the China.
Word, this is J. Cole, Cold World. I'm excited to be in the vicinity.
Look at the captions.
Friends that told me I should hop on Douyin. So this is going to be my first post on Douyin.
China.
Right, Douyin. I'm excited. Much love to y'all.
They fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Look at the promo. Hey.
You see with the jigger, man.
Question. How many
You know what I'm saying? Look at my niggas. He's the YING man.
Douyin. Do world.
John Cena, eat your heart out.
Do world.
The Mandarin King is here.
Douyinville.
Wukong, the 2/6 edition.
That's crazy.
The 910 edition.
Nah, this was killing me, bro. When he said China, he said like a Street Fighter.
Yeah, China.
China. This is J. Cole.
China.
Oh shit. He said China.
I'm inside of you. China. Lord Jesus. God, bro. But I think I think he said this is the last of his sports contract.
He like 40, ain't he like 41? Yeah, it's time for
He's the oldest out them niggas.
Yeah, it's time for him to wrap it up, B.
Yeah. But at least he'll play himself into shape to start this tour.
Not for sure. J. Cole! J. Cole!
M King.
You see, they didn't put Monkey on there. They said M.
M Kings.
M Kings. Hey. What's on J. Cole?
I might, that shit crazy. Somebody gonna find, somebody gonna make some Monkey King jerseys.
Man, them shits is on the corner right now. Them shits. Somebody sold them shits as you speak. I'm trying to find. They were showing him work out, but I think it was some bullshit. Oh, hey, look at here we go. Yeah.
That was it.
Hey.
All right, now Nelson, would he be able to he'll be able to run twos with you on Saturday?
Nah, Coca who? He got a jumper. He just don't play defense though. His defense is ass, but
oh yeah, nah. Hey, that nigga knee would look like fucking Moody. That nigga moved too quick. Douyin.
You heard the big dough.
Douyin.
How do you do it?
Douyin. The Monkey King.
Douyin the monkey. Oh my god, bro. J. Cole is funny,
King
bro.
Cole.
J. Cole is funny, bro.
He's one of a kind. I'll say that.
J. Cole is a funny man, bro. And J.
One of a kind.
J. Cole is funny. That's all I can say, bro. Is J. Cole is funny. I don't know what else I don't even know how else to continue with that. J. Cole, the Monkey King, man.
For real.
Shit, that's crazy.
But you know,
I thought that shit was a lie, because it was on April 1st. And Shams tweeted, I'm like, nah.
Hey,
man,
Woj would never, but you know, hey man.
Hey, Woj's dealing with his own demons right now.
Shams had to be a nice young man.
Nah.
Shams want to be famous, so he's like, of course, your man.
Nah,
I'll do it for you.
Nah, don't. He dealing with his own shit right now.
You know what I'm saying?
He is dealing. He's dealing with his own shit right now. But hey, man, shout out to Cole though. Shit. Speaking of, I'm trying to think. There was mad shit that happened. This week has been mad crazy.
Yeah.
Also, the Comets back. I don't like how they did that shit, but they're back. They will be back in the WNBA.
Oh, yeah,
What are your thoughts?
The sun has set.
I don't like how they did that shit, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care what. But the thing is, I saw the play when it happened last. I saw the play when it happened last year.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. People are like, oh man, they're coming back, and people are like, this has been going on for almost 2 years now. It's just people are not paying attention to what actually happened. So I'm gonna share the screen in case anybody want to lead into this. But
because this was like shit, probably like with the Connecticut situation, it was probably this. They've been having back and forth for about 5 years now that I can recall.
So I'm gonna read the article real quick. This is from the Houston Chronicle, I think. Yes, it's the Houston Chronicle. But it returned to Houston. The WNBA will officially return to Houston on Friday. The Fertitta family, led by Houston Rockets owner Tillman Fertitta, reached a deal with the Mohegan tribe to purchase the Connecticut Sun. According to Paper City's Chris Baldwin, ESPN's Alexa Filippo reported that the team was sold for $300 million. This is the real Shams. This is why I don't like when Shams break WNBA articles, because she's one of the people who actually does her job. I think that's corny. But anywho, back to the subject. Boston Celtics minority owner Steve Pagluka reportedly attempted to purchase the Sun from the Mohegan tribe for $325 million. However, the WNBA intervened and canceled the deal because Boston had not taken part in the official expansion process. Which, of course, this is red flag number one that this shit was weird, because they did not pay the WNBA wanted Pagluka to pay the Boston the relocation fee just to go an hour and a half north to Boston.
Yes.
So this is, and I quote, there are a variety of cities that obviously bid, and one of those I wanted to shout out because they have a strong history in this league and their great ownership is Houston. Kathy Engelbert said in a 2025 press conference. The Houston Comets were just an amazing one, the first four inaugural championships in the WNBA, so I would say that's the one. Obviously, we have an eye on. Owner Tillman Fertitta has been a great supporter of the WNBA. We'll stay tuned on that. So according to the agreement, the Sun will conclude their final season in Connecticut in 2026 before moving to Houston for the 2027 season, likely the Toyota Center, home of the Houston Rockets. It is very likely the Sun will be rebranded as Houston's original WNBA team, the Comets, which are one of the league's original franchises. When it was founded in '96, from '97 onwards, they won 4 consecutive WNBA titles, which of course we know Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson, Van Chancellor as their coach. However, financial issues played the Comets' ownership in the 2000s, and the team was disbanded in 2008. Now, let's be honest here. It's because that team was ass and nobody wanted to go. So, they should thank the Connecticut Sun. But I'll get to that in a little bit. The return of the WNBA to Houston will be quite different from what it was 18 years ago. In 2026, the league is expected to introduce 2 new teams, the Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire. Additionally, new franchises in Philadelphia, Detroit, and Cleveland are set to join the league in the coming years. I'm curious to see with these 2 teams, with Detroit and Cleveland, if they give them their names back, because Detroit was the Shock and Cleveland was the Rockers. Philly never had a team, though. One thing to know for Houston sports fans, if the Sun were to finish with the worst record, they would be first in line to select Juju Watkins. Yeah, that would be interesting. But all right, I don't like how this went down. I knew this was going to go the way this did when they blocked the sale. So for people who don't know, there was an expansion fee that is associated for when you are trying to get a new team, which they stated, of course, the Boston Celtics minority owner Steve Pagluca was ready to pay. He did not care because Connecticut. I don't know if you recognize this. Once in the last couple of years, I think since the pandemic, actually, they've been doing like a game or two in Boston a year.
Yeah,
where they go to TD Garden, and they've done well there. So the thing with Connecticut is there has been complaints because the facilities aren't up to par. Some people have said where it is, which isn't too much of a big deal because people would make the trek to Connecticut. And, of course, UConn women's basketball is there. So, of course, it'll, for women's basketball, it was a hub. Like, we're not going to sit here and act like it wasn't. And they've had decent teams, except for last year. But, yeah. I don't like how this shit went down.
I mean, yeah, nah.
But,
they have been good. They've been a playoff team. Probably, I think last year was probably an exception. But other than that, shit. Yeah, they've been good for a minute. Yeah, especially as long as they had them two married motherfuckers. Ever since they had that couple there, they've been.
Alyssa Thomas and DeWanna Bonner. Not in Phoenix, and they've been in Phoenix now. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen though, because like when I saw the Boston deal got blocked, and they I remember. I think Alexis Filippi mentioned it as well, where she said that like they were looking to go to Houston, but supposedly the WNBA wasn't going to make Houston pay the relocation fee, which I forgot how much the fee was. But Pagluca said, "Hey, I'll pay it. I don't give a fuck. Like, let's keep it in New England. We'll probably, we'll keep them. We'll probably put them in Boston." I don't know. I just think this was a shady deal. This has been going on for a year and a half. It made no sense that the Mohegan tribe was willing to take the most money, and the WNBA stepped in and said no, and didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they give Boston an expansion team down the line, and they really wanted to do this just to, they really wanted to do this just to expedite the Comets rebrand.
Yeah.
Maybe, but it's like there's other cities where you could have done it. I'm gonna be honest. Like, shout out to Philly. The fact that like a Florida or the Charlotte thing has not come back is very weird to me, because the only team in the Southeast for the WNBA is the Atlanta Dream. That's the only team in the Southeast.
And like with college basketball and women's college basketball being a thing, most of the teams are East Coast teams or teams in the South. Even like with in Hartford, I guess UConn is now back to being the number one pro team of Hartford, Connecticut.
I guess. I don't know. So
they back. They back to being number one.
So, yeah, I just think, I just think people. You got to remember too, like Mohegan, like the Mohegan Sun, like the Mohegan tribe really helped. If you really think about it, in the dark days of the WNBA before,
they had
now that it's getting into the green. Hey, the Mohegan tribe, you got to give them props, because they are one of the few teams, despite the bullshit, that really stuck it out and have really helped. You know what I mean? Have really helped the WNBA kind of steady these choppy waters that it finally got to now where it's becoming a profitable league. So exactly. I don't know. Maybe Boston will get a team down the line. I don't know. I would not be surprised if Pagluca like blows them off if they ask. Because he's like, yo, you could have just did this right here and then just created a Houston team.
Yeah, because it probably gonna cost them it's probably gonna cost them time and cost them money, and the team probably won't be there until post Olympics. Because really, whatever's happening in American sports, it ain't nothing gonna happen until LA
after the Olympics. Yeah,
because by that time, a lot of shit should be changing. There's a lot of new venues, a lot of cities. A lot of things is happening in sports arena and in like the commerce level. A lot of shit like that. A lot of this Ticketmaster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A lot of stuff is gonna change. A lot of stuff is gonna be interesting. I really think that what happens, not to get. I mean, we have to get into politics because politics, run their course with the economy now. But I do feel like a lot of stuff that happens in the next year, especially going into the World Cup and into the Olympics, is gonna change a lot of shit for sports in America, because that World Cup is looking like an issue already. Mm-hmm. The Olympics, they're really gonna promo, but I think the NBA is really gonna key in heavy on that, because we're gonna get that. We're gonna get those Vegas and Seattle teams, either that next season, right after the Olympics, or the year after. But I would not be surprised if they wait until a year, because that would be way too much. Because then you have the Olympics, then the expansion draft, then it's like the inaugural season, free agency, and
then all
so on and so on and so forth and so forth. Yeah. So, it'll be interesting. I just hope with the WNBA now, I know Philly, Detroit, and Cleveland are going to start in the next 2 years, but hopefully they decide to do something in the South, because, like, again, Atlanta being the only Southeast team for the WNBA is kind of crazy to me. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
we haven't gone either Florida. I mean, Florida, okay, because, like, I think what team landed? What team lasted the most out of the WNBA teams of Florida? The Orlando team, I think it was. I think the Orlando team lasted a little bit long. The Orlando team, I think, became the Sun. I think, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. But,
yeah, like, I think they can do. Let me see. Because you got Portland, you got the Bay Area.
Let me see. Yep. The Connecticut Sun were the Orlando Miracle for 4 years.
Yeah, like they might. Yeah, they can put a like they can bring back the Sting.
Yeah,
they can bring back the Sting, and also that could be for both of the Carolinas, because as long as Dawn Staley's in Charlotte, she still gonna get that Sting love. You can reissue her sneakers. You can do all types of Dawn Staley shit to sell.
She asked for it too.
Like the first launch of the Sting.
No, I'm tapped in.
Yeah,
I will be at those games. Shout to Cell. Chloe was good, and then shout to Ron. Yeah, Ron. Yeah, they did trademark. Okay, they trademarked the Rockets. Oh yeah, they're getting those names back. He said, watch they get Boston an expansion team. They trademarked the Sting.
Oh yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, they're bringing those names back.
Detroit coming back.
Detroit's gonna be they're gonna give Detroit, Cleveland, and Charlotte those teams.
Yeah.
Because what else do you give them? Like they made the most perfect. They made the best sense out of all of the other possible names you're gonna give them. So. And then Chloe said the Sting being back made more sense than Cleveland. I thought that too, because I'm like nothing against Cleveland, but like
shout out to Cleveland.
But like. I feel like they should have established
like the lineage type of thing. I know what you're
saying. They should have
done
the lineage first. Like, okay, what? Like, because Toronto, okay. Portland made sense because it's the Northwest, and the Northwest is a basketball hub. And I feel like.
And also with Toronto, you pushing it because you paying the president and you paying the fucking king of England.
So there's that too.
You getting tax. And now you got like a couple motherfuckers that they getting.
I think what team played in Toronto? What team? When did they go to Toronto to play a game?
$1 million check.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. It's travel,
They played They played a couple games here and there in Toronto. I remember, but it's just like I don't know. If it was me, I would have done the lineage teams that everybody missed the most, and then
those is easy jerseys.
Yeah, like the Charlotte thing. Everybody talks about the Sting. Everybody talks about Detroit. Everybody talks about. Portland was a team that was mentioned, but the main three WNBA teams that like are gone that people wanted back were the Comets, the Sting, and the Shock. So, well, we'll see what they do. I don't like how they did it. I think it was done dirty. It was pretty obvious what they wanted to do. And sometimes with these decisions, they come to bite you in the ass. But we'll see what happens from there. But hey, man,
the comments female front.
The comments are coming back, man. Marina Mabry, you are a Houston Comet.
You know what I'm saying?
Sanaya Rivers, you are a Houston Comet.
Freaking on the NBA expansion side, I know you were I know you Nick Nelson, but if for the love of God, if we get the new Sonics city jersey, if it's that red Sonics jersey, are you going to cop it?
If they get those shorts back, I'm getting a pair. I have the
off the strength.
I have the Mitchell and Ness Sonic shorts from '96.
Yeah,
I love that. I like the green and red more. I like the OG green and yellow, but that green, red, and yellow, that shit is hard.
Yeah, like Adam Silver, just
don't over. But you see, this is the problem.
Don't overdo
when you want Adam Silver to not overdo it, he fucking overdoes it. So now I'm like, I don't know.
It. Give it honestly.
But that's the thing. They oversimplify it. They oversimplify
put it to a vote for the city of Seattle, the state of Washington. Do y'all want some new shit, or do you want to continue off of the Ray Allen jersey, and then we'll do the red Rain Man Detlef Shrimp as like a city throwback.
Throwback. Yeah. I would be cool with that. That, you know what, that would be, if it were me. That's what I would want. I would like, you know what, kind of maybe build a template off of the last Sonics jerseys. Because the NBA was already, that's when the NBA started heading to the direction where they are now, where they do this, like, and we've discussed this over minimalistic shit.
Yeah.
Where they all went back to old logos and then, like, tried to make them modern, but, like, minimalize them at the same time. So,
I can see.
Maybe build off that, maybe build off the Ray Allen KD template.
Yeah.
Rashard Lewis KD template, like, build off of that. And then, you know,
I can see like the white and yellow jersey. I can see like the green. I can see like the emerald and yellow jersey.
And then I can see them after year two. Give us the late '90s Sonics joints.
Yes,
we'll take that.
I can see because Seattle was real on that Emerald City shit. I can see them doing like a semi crossover
with the Mariners.
With the Mariners and the Seahawks.
Yeah, because they both are like navy colored too.
Yeah.
Or I mean, shit. If you
with like that neon green, or like a white, or like a silver gray jersey.
Don't do that neon shit, bro. Please don't do that.
I mean, but I can see them niggas doing that for like the play-in tournament, like a play-in tournament jersey, or like some wild shit like that. I can see them adding that.
I'm trying to think.
So far as their lineage, what does Seattle do with their lineage?
Nah, they're gonna bring it. Nah, you gotta go back to the Sonics, bro.
Whatever. No. I'm talking about their history and shit.
Oh no, bring that history back. Fuck Clay Bennett. Nah, bring that shit back.
Okay.
Bring it back. Just don't overdo it. Not saying that I understand what you're saying, but do you want to be known for being like the Oklahoma City Thunder owner, or do you want to be known for bringing back the Sonics and celebrating their history and not doing what he did?
Yeah.
You would rather be that person.
I remember that too. Ain't nobody liked it. Ain't nobody like it back then.
Nobody likes it. Nobody likes that shit now.
Cause shit. I remember they bust a move, and I remember the Maloofs, they tried to go to Vegas first. Remember when
the Kings owners
tried to bust out the gold jerseys? And then
I want that shit.
Yeah, that was back when it was Arco, and then like the city had to put that bread up.
Nah,
that was a wild time. That low key fucked up the Kings. Like that low key set them back. That was too much drama. Not enough basketball.
Yeah, they were doing too much. They were doing way too much.
Yeah,
they were doing way too much. But the Sonics just man, don't do what Clay Bennett did, bro. Like just bring the history back. Hey, listen, what happened in 08 happened in 08. We can't take that back, but what we can do is celebrate the people who are here. And I would like to see them do that, because now that everything is kind of coming back full circle with Seattle, they have everything. You have a hockey team, you got a baseball team that's really good. Your football team is a defending Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Like Seattle's kind of a sneaky good sports city right now.
Oh yeah.
You know, the hockey team. I mean, I haven't really followed the NHL too much this year. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll check the Kraken's record, but they have an arena back. The Storm has still been there. You know, they held the fort down. The Storm held the fort down while Seattle. Seattle was still dealing with the Sonics leaving. They redid the arena, so they remodeled that arena. So it's like it's only right,
Is Sean Kemp jersey up in the rafters? Did jersey ever get put up in the rafters yet?
I'll tell you right now. I will tell you right now. Who is retired? No, his numbers are retired. The numbers that are retired are Gus Williams, Nate McMillan,
The X-Men.
Lenny Wilkins, Spencer Haywood, Fred Brown, and Jack Sigma.
Oh man, listen. The first 5 years, the Sonics should be making hella money. Because first, off the rip, year 1, Gary Payton. Year 2, Sean Kemp. Year 3, we're gonna retire Kevin Durant. Year 4, Detlef Schrempf.
I mean,
And then after that, y'all should have enough money. Y'all should, and like the honeymoon period should be over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they'll do something. They're gonna do something for Kemp and G and Payton once they get that team back. I just think it just makes sense, bro. Just go back to green and yellow, like you said. Do a mix of both. Do a green and yellow if you want to do like a red joint or like a red. Maybe not be the full on Sonics late 90s, but if you want to do like a red joint that's a tribute to it, I would honestly, I like the fact that we are back in the late 90s and 2000s and people finally stop being bitches and bringing back black jerseys. Bring back the black jerseys, bro. I love when every team did a black jersey in the 2000s because not every black jersey's fire, but most of them are. So, fuck it. Do a black Sonics jersey. Why not?
You could do black with the dark emerald green.
Black with the yellow, you know what I mean? Or like black with the green and yellow, like a little, it's gonna look like some Elephant Man shit, but that's okay. That's all right.
You gotta team up with that nigga James Gunn and do do like a Brave and the Bold Sonics jersey.
That's crazy. Let's see how the Kraken doing. I mean, the Kraken are ass, but
it's hard.
I mean, they're like a 500 team. But hey, like they Seattle, people going to watch hockey in Seattle, so it makes sense.
Vegas situation. That's
Vegas is interesting. Vegas is interesting. What team name they're gonna do, but I'm more interested to see who they put in the East.
Cause you gotta put 2 teams over there, right?
No, one.
One? Oh yeah.
Well, actually, hold on. 32. No, 1. Because the ratio will be 17 West, 15 East. So you just take one, put one there, and it's 16-16. So.
But I see what niggas saying with the Wolves, and plus they'll keep Ant in Minneapolis. They'll keep him there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do.
Because that shit can change. Him going to the Eastern Conference in a good way, that changes a lot.
Nah, for sure. I think either Minnesota or Memphis, but it's gonna be curious. It's gonna be interesting to see how they redo the divisions. But I think more of that will come. I think more of that will be a thing. The closer we get to the Olympics, the closer we'll get there. I feel like that season going into Olympic year is going to be like a heavy promo for those two teams when they start playing.
A lot of shit. Yeah, it's going to be promo for a lot of shit. Promo for
a lot going on.
For a change of conference, new additions, expansion draft. Now we get to see the benefits of this apron. And you know what I'm saying? Like on the NBA's, like far as in the future, yeah. But Nelson, how do you feel about someone not averaging 30 points, not averaging 30 minutes, being the league MVP?
I knew you were gonna ask me this shit.
I gotta be real, like we ain't. How do you feel? If you ask me, I would be short and simple. I need Wilt Chamberlain numbers for Wemby to get the MVP because to me right now, I gotta look at Dwight Howard's best year, but those numbers
Nah, I gotta give it. I would give it to Cade. I can't.
You'll give it a Cade still?
I would give it a Cade to Shea. As much as I can't stand Shea. Like I gotta give it to either Cade or Shea.
Yeah.
It'd be either Cade, Shea, or those are really the two to me, honestly. Because let's see.
I hope they let Cade do the all NBA shit though. I hope they at least let him be eligible.
They're gonna do it because Wemby's. I'm looking at. Let's look at this real quick.
Because
how many points Wemby got? What's Wemby?
Because
so Wemby
Denver leading in assists, leading in rebounds in Denver.
Also true.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a lot to me because the game is so open that these are low key the requirements. You gotta you gotta be on some Jokic shit, averaging damn near 30, or you gotta be like everybody else, averaging 31, 32, 35.
So Wemby is averaging, sorry to cut you off.
No.
24.7 points a game, 11.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 blocks, a steal. His splits are 51% from 51, 35, and 82 from the free throw line. So in essence, he is in regards to points, he's 13th in points. He's 13th in points. He's 4th in rebounds, and he's He's first in blocks, 4th in rebounds, and 13th in points.
That's cool. I'm gonna be honest. That's cool. That's cool. Like, cause it's just like, and it's. I'm not even like I fuck with Wemby, but if you're gonna sell me on the goods, I need to see the goods. I need to see something that I never seen before, because they still got him on minutes restriction, and technically, as of right now, he still hasn't won anything yet. He hasn't won anything. He's a silver medalist that's never been to the playoffs, and he just now is crossing the 65 game threshold. No All-Star game wins, and I want him to do his shit. But also, this is part of it. I want him to prove me wrong on the domination part, because that's what it's going to take. Because shit, next year Giannis is back, and Giannis gonna be putting up the same numbers. Giannis is back. Giannis gonna be in that conversation, hopefully, if he cross that threshold.
Yeah, because he's on a 30. So Wemby's doing it on a 30 minutes. So, let's see. See, I'm looking at this MVP ladder. It's very interesting, but
exactly.
Like Wemby, they have at number 1 now. Shea, they have at number 2. Jokic, they have at number 3. Luka's number 4, Jaylen Brown's number 5, and then the top 10 from there are Cade, Jalen Johnson, Kawhi, Donovan Mitchell, and Anthony Edwards. Probably, I mean, to me, it's probably gonna be Cade missing those games is gonna hurt him. So it'll probably be Shea. Those 3, it's gonna be Shea. Those 4 are gonna be who it is. It's gonna be between Luka and Jokic, Shea, and Wemby. It'll probably go to Shea though.
And also, my whole thing with the NBA now, they have to learn how to reward dominance. So let Shea do his thing.
Yeah, true. And I mean, also with Jokic, I mean, he'll be the first player to lead the league in rebounds, assists in the same season, and he's gonna be top 6 or 7 in scoring. So there's that too. But it'll probably be Shea's probably gonna repeat now that Cade is out.
If Jokic finished his career averaging a triple double, what are we doing with Jokic as centers all time?
He can't. I don't think he's top. Because he got the ring. Because that's the shit everybody says it's about. But
he got the ring.
Numbers wise, a center averaging a triple double, like that's some top 5, top 7 shit.
And he's doing what he's doing with he only had. What, 2? He only had 1 season playing with another All-Star? Was last
before this
year?
season?
Yeah.
Before this season?
Well, before this season, I don't think he ever played. I don't think he ever had an All-Star teammate.
I gotta think about that.
that I recall. Shit, unless Aaron Gordon went in.
You know what?
Because Murray normally was getting flushed out. That was back when Clay was still doing numbers.
Let's see. Aaron Gordon Aaron Gordon has never been an NBA All-Star. So there you go. Yeah, he's done this with. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say the fact that Jokic has done this no matter who's on his team says a lot. I think that's the most impressive thing. It's like
top 3, top 4, his damn near his whole prime is in terms of finishing the regular season.
Triple doubles.
Far as in the Western Conference.
He could have won 2 MVPs had Joel Embiid not cried like a bitch.
Yeah.
So there's that too, but
yeah.
I mean, Joker could, if like one day we're gonna have to have that discussion, but when it's all said and done, Jokic is gonna be like Dirk, bro. Where it's gonna be one of those things where it's like you know how great Dirk was, but then when you look at everything after, you're like, holy shit, like he was doing this and for this long, no matter who was around them, when it was around them, what they did to get their ring, even though it was one ring, it was a ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
and
I'm sorry.
I enjoy watching Jokic.
He's a 3-time MVP. My apologies.
Talking about Jokic? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Joker's champion finals MVP in the same year. 3-time MVP.
Amen.
Could have been 4, but again, Joel Embiid cried. 8-time All-Star, 5-time first team, 2-time second team, rookie first team. And then that's in the NBA.
Is Jokic set a conversation to have one day?
Is Jokic what?
Is Jokic Shaq a conversation to have one day? Is it worthy of having?
You might have that conversation. You can possibly have that conversation.
That's a good conversation to have one day down the line.
Because that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Like that. Like I've always liked Jokic, but it's still like it's always. I like watching Jokic play, but when you look at totality, you be like, damn. Like he's nice. Yeah. But then you look at everything, you be like, damn, this motherfucker got MVP.
He's amazing, man. He's amazing.
It don't matter who was with him. Like he still does his thing. Like even this year, like with them having them rough stretch of injuries, like that team easily could have folded and went to where they did, and they still able to hold it down. So Jokic is definitely like an MVP dark horse for me. But it's honestly gonna be Shea or if Cade is eligible. Shea or Cade.
And he's still able to do that no matter who he playing against. Whether he playing Wemby, Embiid,
doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Well, he ain't playing Embiid. He hasn't played Embiid in 8 years. So since Embiid ducked the smoke.
Yeah, that too.
So
that too.
That fat bitch.
25.
Joel Embiid, not Jokic.
25, 10 to 10 from Jokic. If you play any top, Anthony Davis, fucking.
Let's see. Jokic is at 13 assists, 10 points. So he's Nikola Jokic is averaging 27.7. Hold on. 27.7 points per game, 13 rebounds, and 10.8 assists. That's fucking insane.
I enjoy how we just as even NBA podcasts, which I'm surprised by. No mentions of Joel Embiid this season. No Joel Embiid week. No Joel Embiid day of podcasting in NBA and YouTube. No low video. Is listen. Do your thing. Finish out your contract. Go home. It's over.
I don't give a fuck about
it's over,
bro. It's more than over. Speaking of somebody who's over for, Jaden Ivey.
Hey
man. Okay, you want to start on this or you want me to go? Cause I have an interesting.
Break it down, bro. Break it down.
You want to break it down? Or you want me to break it down?
Oh, you good. Well, I'm a ad-lib off of you.
All right. So I think people tend to forget, right? The NBA, as much as we watch sports, as much as we watch what we watch, right? And we do, as much as we analyze it as sports, people tend to forget that the NBA employs people. The NBA is a business, right?
Yes.
And I think people tend to forget. As much as these people do this, oh man, why are they persecuting him for talking about his religion and all this other stuff? At the end of the day, when it comes to Jaden Ivey, listen, we have learned this. People tend to learn this the hard way and fuck around and find out. The First Amendment of freedom of speech, right? It is called freedom of speech.
Yes.
You are free to speak your mind of what you believe in and how you feel. But the thing that people tend to always forget is that even though there is a freedom of speech does not mean freedom of consequences.
Yes.
Correlation. Freedom is not causation. Okay? Think about it. When
Word to Giannis.
When are you gonna fucking get this through your heads?
Amen.
The thing is,
freedom isn't free.
Freedom isn't free of consequences. You have to fight for your freedom. You know what happens when you fight for shit? You're gonna lose sometimes, right? You ain't gonna be undefeated. That's life for you. But
and you gotta be ready to in my own Winstonisms, you gotta be ready to handle your candle. No matter what you say, handle your candle.
Handle your. You know what? That's the title. That's the title of this podcast, bro. That's the title of this episode.
Because you said what you said. Now you gotta handle your candle.
You said what you handle your candle. Hey, that was hard. Handle your candle. Let me write that down.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that
because a lot of people don't. A lot of people, they'll wait.
Hey man,
they'll wait until they say, "What was me?" And then they want people to like, "Oh, what was you?" No.
Sometimes, sometimes the fire burns even. Sometimes it burns uneven.
There it is. There it is. Word is born.
So the shit about this Jaden Ivey thing, and for people who are living under a rock, he got traded to the Bulls. He's been out for the season for a month? I think he's been out for a minute, but he went on Instagram Live. He's been going on Instagram Live talking about how why the NBA is doing things for Pride Month, talking about his faith as a Christian. Went off about how the NBA waived him for conduct the Bulls waived him for conduct detrimental after his comments about anti-LGBTQ. Regarding the NBA and celebrating Pride Month, and then he went on live and said, and I'm gonna paraphrase this because there's a lot of content that's going on about this. There's a lot of lives. He was talking a lot, which are what most of these people do. But he said, I was waived for conduct detrimental, but how was I detrimental to my teammates? As if nothing happened before this. Now, I say that to say, people are acting like this was a one-time thing with this guy. Now, mind you, were things public? Not really. But the way, and listen, media can be finicky at times. We know how media can get. We know how beat writers can get with their teams. We've seen this happen with our own teams. We've seen this happen with national media across other teams. Media can get very finicky. But there was an overall consensus that from beat writers, because I've been seeing Chicago beat writers talk about this for the Bulls, who have mentioned that this was an issue before this shit got public. Exactly. He was like that to beat writers. He was doing it amongst the team, and there's 3 levels. He literally had 3 strikes. Him going public was the 3rd strike. The first strike is, it doesn't matter what order. The first one was the shit with the beat writers where he was asking them weird questions talking about fornication and all types of shit, which is, I'm not going to do, I'll get to the religious hypocrisy shit later. We'll get to that another time, but let's just talk about the strikes. So number 1, you were issued to beat writers and reporters. Now granted, sometimes some people have attitude, some people don't interview you. There's times that happens, but there's some type of understanding that you are a human being, you have emotions. It's an 82-game season. Things like that happen, right? Now, sometimes reporters are wrong, sometimes players are wrong, sometimes both of them are wrong. Understandable. But in this case, from what's been explained from inside Bulls reporters and outside media, it was him, just how he was a reporter. He was very weird. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
So you violated that. That's number one. Okay. The media part, you fucked that up. The public thing is the last straw. But at the end of the day, the number one strike here is when it comes to the locker room, you are a problem in the locker room. A lot of people, just like anything, when it comes to the NBA, teams and players, their locker room is their sanctuary. That's where whatever you're going through in your life, you share that in that locker room. Where you're with a group of players, or you're with a team for X amount of days in these locker rooms, traveling from fucking October to, if you make the finals, the end of June to Father's Day.
Yes,
you're with your team. The fact that they told you, you were overly preachy and saying what you were saying behind closed doors, and the team was not feeling that. So what you're doing in public, you were doing in private in the locker room, and the team did not like that. Hence why they sent you home and told you go rehab, and we'll cross your bridge when we get to you. So you violated all three fucking levels of trust that you had. You violated the trust among your teammates. You violated with what you're doing now. You violated the trust amongst media, and now you violated the trust of the public because you're using your public platform to say shit that is either not true or derogatory toward the business of the NBA.
Yeah, the whole
now,
way.
I'm gonna ask you this question, right? If you said any of the shit that he said in your workplace, what are they gonna do to you?
Oh, it's curtains.
They're gonna fire you, bro. Like people doing this whole Christianity fucking crusade shit. Shut the fuck up, honestly. Because I'm not knocking people for being religious. I'm not knocking people for being spiritual. I'm not knocking people to say how they say and feel what they feel. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand, with your freedom of speech and how you use your platform, there are consequences to that. And the consequences that you have are consequences of what you did, not only publicly, but as we found out in the last, 72 hours since, 96 hours since this happened, you did it privately. You did it in Detroit. Exactly. He was doing it in Chicago. He's doing it in his personal life. He's doing it in public on airplanes. He's doing it to media, asking all types of crazy questions. Like, this is not a one-time thing. I could understand it, even though I don't agree with what he's saying at fucking all, because that's another discussion. Like I said, another topic for another discussion with religion and hypocrisy. Is nothing. I'm not knocking for what you believe in, but I just always say religion is sometimes the greatest scam in the world. But that's another discussion. So there's that. Like, you violated all three levels of trust in a business. In a business. And people tend to forget that, like, basketball, yes, they are basketball players, but they are also part of a business. The NBA is a billion-dollar business that has different entities and different type of people and all different types of people from all over the world, all different orientations, all different whatever, men, women, gay, straight, it don't matter. There's all different type of people from all different places of the world. And what you're using, what you decided to do on your public platform, which you had already been doing in private, now that we found out, is the reason why they waived your ass. They told you, take this $10 million and get the fuck away from us. It's as simple as that. So this whole thing that a lot of these players are like, oh man, he's saying this because of what he believed in, all this, and he believes in God and all that. That's not what this was. This was you chose to use your platform to say all types of other shit that you've already said that violated the three levels of trust, like I said, which was amongst your team, in the locker room in private, which is damn near a sanctuary for players. Think about it. It's like what people say with sanctuary cities. It's the same shit. Like, it's the same thing. So you violated what basketball players consider a sanctuary, which is the locker room amongst coaches and players. You violated it amongst the media, and then you chose to use your public platform to violate that too. So the NBA said, hey, you've done this this is not a one-time thing. You're doing this in 3 different places and all different times. It is time to let you go. So that's all I have to say. That's why I just wanted to get that whole religious diatribe shit out the way when it comes to this Jaden Ivey shit, because it is not from what he believes in. It is because you did this in multiple places. But continue.
And I was saying that, like, furthermore, it's uh you have to be real, you have to be careful when you're uh putting judgment on your peers, because you have to make sure that you're living an honest life. And part of um some religions, Christianity being one of them, is forgiveness, redemption, thing like those type of trials and tribulations as well. So at some point, are you leaving a role for redemption to people, or are you just trying to persecute people? Are you here to help, or are you just a person that's just not necessarily thumping the Bible, but it's like I don't know exactly what you're following,
Right.
and also there's many other things that you could do to help better people. Like you're still in nice planes riding first class. You still want to talk down on people. If you feel these type of ways about things, well, help out. How about you take that $10 million and give it right direct to causes to help out Christian people in need, if that's what you want to do. And if you wanted to flaunt that in front of people, cool. Wave the receipt of, yeah, I put up $10 million. These are the people I helped, and this is how I helped them. This is how we can. This is how we can be in type of competition with other people, because now you just not even outside of being looking like a fanatic. It's just in general now. Like how people use whatever type of religion on in this new age of social media, and how it's being judged and whatnot. Like you
And
gotta,
weaponized.
yeah, are you weaponizing people? Where's your church? How does your pastor feel about all these transgressions? How does your household feel about this? Are you aligned with people within your life that's doing this? Are you on this crusade by yourself? These are
Yeah.
like things that's like, all right,
That's
now
that.
you want to put the point, you want to point the finger at other people. Now, when people point the finger at you, can you answer these questions?
And he hasn't,
You
because
know what I'm saying?
you talking about all these players, they not righteous and all this other shit. What is it? They not righteous because they don't believe in what you believe in, or because they don't they're not perfect, but then what is it? Because the problem of them being unrighteous and all this shit. Like, why do you care? That be the funny shit when I think about it. Like, the first thing you go at is gay. Why are you going at gay people, bro? What did gay people do to you? Like, leave them alone. You know, it's the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy, right? It's this whole thing where he's like, oh man, you talking about fornicating and all this crazy shit. Brother, sorry to throw the rock at you, this fucking anvil that we gotta drop on you, but brother, you were not married when you had a child with that woman that you're married to. Now we could go and do the jokes and talking about you married to a white woman. We can do that, but we're not gonna do that though. Because that's low hanging fruit. But there's things and holes that could poke through. But I will say this though, to be, we could laugh. I'm not laughing at him, but to be more serious on this definitely is some mental health shit. I'm fully believing, because if you see the look in his eyes, that's a look of somebody who is lost, but is very paranoid.
It's probably.
Now, there's a lot of women who were talking about it too, real quick. My fault, Winston. But there were women who I've seen mention like, hey, I've had, even my own fiance was like, I had it wasn't on some religious shit, but it was like on some mental health psychosis where it's like they're extremely paranoid. They just get into these like very paranoid.
Yeah.
There's a look in his eyes. You could tell that something is not right.
Yeah.
Now, it looks even worse because it's like, all right, yeah, okay, jokes aside, yeah, his wife is white, whatever. But like how he's talking about his wife and admitting to abusing her. Then there's the whole thing about him saying like, oh man, I was a porn addict and I was fornicating, I was drinking and all this other stuff and this money and all the stuff that he's spewing is very like psychosis sounding and psychosis related. Also,
and how was he raised? What did he like? What type of house did he come from?
His mom fucking is the coach for Notre Dame. Nia Lively. She played in the WNBA.
So yeah,
and that's the thing. He says shit. But the thing is, he says shit about Catholicism. Notre Dame is like the fucking most known Catholic school that's not
Vatican
named
University.
That's not named Villanova. Like, so it's crazy because it's like, all right, then you have that. Then this is his mom's, and then the thing is like I saw a couple of like former Notre Dame players who were like, who knew him when he was like a kid. And were around like when she was at Notre Dame and she was like, going up the ranks to be a coach and everything. And they were like, yo, like he wasn't raised like this. Like, she did everything she could to make sure he was good. And he was straight. And, they were like, he would be around when he was a kid. And, we saw him like, and even as he grew up, like he never gave these signs of like what he's doing now. So it's like, is it something that happened while he was an NBA player on the road? Is this, could this be something related to being a lottery pick that got traded and then you see your team, it's a lot of mental shit. You see your team do good, then you get traded. Now you playing like shit. Then you get hurt. So now you hurt. You can't even prove that you're good because you have to sit down and fucking
Would you be doing this if you was averaging 25 points? Would you be doing this if you was averaging 25 points?
We don't know.
Would you be doing this if you was an all-star?
Would you be doing this if you were on the number one team in the East? Like we don't know these questions. That's something that he needs to figure out within himself and around his people. And I don't know who he's talking to or who he's around, but they need to get that they need to take his phone. They need to get him some fucking help. And they need to get him away from these fucking crackers who are gonna abuse this shit because they're gonna do this. Oh man, like some of these other players, including Michael Parsons' brother. I know you're very funny talking all that shit. Your brother was doing gay shit in that Penn State locker room that people know about. And he been trying to act like he righteous. That's not righteous. That's not righteous. You can't be doing that when your brother was doing some such shit in that locker room. But anyway,
he wasn't on his dean when the hot water turned on.
Anywho, do he look like somebody who will be on his dean? No. But to get back to Jaden Ivey, so there's that too. And now it's at the point that he actually, because one of the Chicago reporters has actually been like actively seeing what he's saying, and they're not like doing it to troll him, but like they're just like, hey, listen, this is what he's talking about now because this is what he's doing because he's unpredictable.
Yeah.
So I guess he went to like a Christian theme like live stream and was talking about all types of related shit that he was doing now with the comments about Catholicism and everything like that. And it's like, bro, take the phone away from what Gully TV say? Take the phone away.
Take the phone away from these niggas.
Like take his phone, bro. Get him some serious help. I know his mom, she was coaching through the Elite Eight and she was there, I think, because Hannah Hidalgo won Defensive Player of the Year. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Speaking of her, that's how that Olivia Miles was the problem. But that's another discussion for another day. But yeah, like you gotta get him like away from everything, and have him figure out what the fuck is going on because now it's gonna get to the point that he keeps saying this stuff, and this stuff of course supports like all the MAGA, right wing Christian crusade deltoid crackers that now run this country, and they're gonna try to make him like some type of crusader or martyr. This literally gonna be the NBA Riley Gaines shit if his people do not get ahead of this. Because they already started it with one stream. Like this guy did not get let go because of his beliefs. He got let go because he violated the trust and sanctity of 3 different important places. But the most important thing is the NBA is a business. And when you violate the sanctity of the business and you violate the image of the business and put the image and you make people question the image or you try to damage the image of the business, you're going to get fired. That's all there is to it. Listen, Kyrie did the same thing. Kyrie got traded, but you know what? Kyrie understood what he said. And this is nothing crazy. Like, I mean, listen, I don't think what Kyrie said compared to this is crazy. I'm not trying to compare that. We're not trying to do the comparison game right now. But, like, Kyrie had to learn the hard way and fall in line. And I don't think Kyrie needed help or anything. And maybe it's a different situation. I think it is. But somebody tried to compare, and it's like, well, this guy is literally disparaging the NBA and saying homophobic shit. And saying shit about different religions and different people. And you're doing this everywhere. It's not this isn't a one-time thing that people tried to act like it was, oh man, this is an isolated incident. No. Like,
no,
this
is real.
There's literally a trail to all, like, I literally have seen it on my algorithm, like the trail. It was like, all right, he said the shit in public, then it turned into, the media reporters thing, him asking them if they fornicated some crazy shit. Then it turned into the Christian live stream that he went to. Then it was, him doing it in the locker room where players were like, bro, what do you, like, yo, this ain't the, respectfully, like, we understand your beliefs, but this ain't the place for that. And, bro, I don't want to hear that shit when my team is 29-46.
No, I want to hear it.
Like, then he did the shit, like, where he's like, I'm on, what'd he say? Like, oh, God healed my knee. And the next day they're like, yo, you're out for the season, bro. Like, pack your bags. So,
no, for real.
You know what I mean? I just think, bro, that dude, he's in a really bad mental psychosis. I'm not a mental health expert, even though we all deal with our mental health at times, but I really think he's in the midst of a really bad mental psychosis. And most importantly, they need to take the phone away from him, and he needs to get some help, whether that's a religious break, I don't know, or just somewhere where he needs to get his mental straight and get that figured out, because that's definitely some mental health shit. And unfortunately, we're at the point that because he is so public, these fucking deranged crackers are going to take advantage of him and try to make this O'Reilly Gaines shit when this is not O'Reilly Gaines shit. This is just a guy who needs to get his mental health in check, and unfortunately violated the trust of violated the NBA, and it's a business. And at the end of the day, if what you're saying does not align with that business and that image, they gonna cut you. It's just simple as that. So I don't think it's nothing to do with his beliefs. Do I believe in some? Do I agree with some of them? No, I don't agree with any of them, to be honest with you. But that's, like I said, that religious talk is another discussion for another day. But there's a reason why he got cut, man. It ain't because he just said some shit about Christianity and what he believes in. It's because of what he said, how he said it, and who he disrespected in his comments, publicly and privately. So
yeah, you have to be responsible. You have to be responsible. Never forget.
Yeah. Speaking of other responsible people, we got another. Like 10 minutes in here. Yo, Tiger Woods, man. Tiger Woods. Have you seen the videos of Tiger Woods?
I've been seeing pieces of the videos, but I see the overall vibe of the content of what's going on. It's wildness, but hey, it's the regular behavior of grown people on pills. Anytime you see a grown person on pills, they always get pulled over. You be like, nah, he ain't drunk, but he get different type of fucked up, but it ain't coke. Like, nah, he off the yerky. That's the yerky, or that's the yerky talking to him. But I mean, it is what it is. In terms of if you want to continue with athletics,
free usage.
In terms of hopefully you get shit together.
Yo, like Tiger, come on, man.
And hopefully he can just get a driver. Fuck it. Like, all this shit can be avoided if you just had a driver.
It's just, I don't know what pills he was on, but he was on some shit.
Oh no, he was probably drinking a little bit, and he probably, because he got back problems. So
he popping that. What's that shit? Hydrocodone.
That's what I'm saying. He out. I'm saying, like, Tiger Woods, he on this peak angle years right now.
Look at this shit, bro. Look what they got.
He on his TNA Kurt Angle.
Come on, man.
And this is after he flipped the shit over.
And they got him stacking and everything, bro.
I would have told the niggas, man, call a paramedic. I would just rather do all the shit in the hospital. Because
he tried to call Trump too.
I did. Have you ever had to do the drug test? Bro? I was like, I never got pulled over for being drunk or intoxicated, but I think I had to do it one time outside of just dealing with just a fucking dickhead. It was just like regular speed when I was young. I was like, you want me to go off the line? Oh, all right. I mean, I ain't drunk, but I was just driving fast because I was on the way to my girl house.
No, I unfortunately never had to deal with the sobriety shit.
Yeah.
Or like a cop being like, I've had a cop being a dick, but I've never had it to the point that like they were like, yo, pull over and whatever. So, but it's just like, bro, just be responsible, man. Like you got your Tiger Woods, you got money. Just get the Uber and go home. Get a driver. Like what?
Get a driver.
Shit is stupid, bro.
And yo, truth be told, like,
and you've been chilling too. Everybody, you've been chill the last couple years.
And you Tiger Woods, like, ain't nobody known for seeing you inside no car, so you don't gotta impress nobody by being behind the steering wheel.
I mean, he was
just
go
ahead,
just being
get you a driver.
Car.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Nah,
I get what you're saying.
That's that combination. That's the Calabrera coming out of him.
The what? The Calabasas?
Yeah.
Yo.
That's the Shalimar coming out of him.
The Shalimar. Nah, that boy Tiger, man. Nah, they got Tiger looking crazy.
That shit was crazy. I remember when Tiger Woods won his last shit. Niggas tried to hop back on his dick. I was like, nah, y'all niggas is shameless. Like, there was a lot of famous niggas. It was like the main nigga was Killer Mike. I was like, nigga, you don't get your fucking Confederate Wakandan ass out of here.
Oh yeah,
that shit.
Yeah, he do.
My brother, he's a king because he went, man. That nigga,
my brother, Tiger.
That nigga would piss on you if you was on fire. Fat motherfucker. You worry about some other shit.
Yeah, he just say for shizzle and walk away from you.
Yeah, like, but the Tiger Woods shit is, get well soon. Hopefully you are able to be a constructive member of society. Stop John Jonesing yourself. Get a driver, my nigga.
Hey man, that's the crazy part. Like, man, get a driver, bro.
Get a driver. That shit crazy to fucking
get a driver, bro. That's the crazy thing, Tiger Woods. Like, how you drive in one place but you can't drive on the other? Come on, bro.
I don't get it. I don't understand it at all.
Come on, man. You can't, like, you could be a driver in 2 games if you just fucking got your mind right. Get off them, you know what I mean? Get off the pills. But
get off the pill, yeah. You gotta leave them drugs alone.
You gotta leave them drugs alone.
Leave them drugs alone. You know what I'm saying? Now, all right, hold on. Now, let me Google this before we bring this up.
What do you think I'm bringing up right now before you ask me? Because, I mean, hey, it's that time, but yeah.
Pooh Shiesty talk will be the post game.
Oh, you want to go to the post game with that?
Yeah.
I was asked for your brief comments before we get into it.
Yeah. Brief comments.
We'll wrap up with that, and then we'll go to the. We'll get to the Pooh Shiesty talk.
I have a few quick comments on a couple of things.
Okay.
Black men. Stay away from Amber Rose because Amber Rose make people over reveal themselves in order to get inside Amber Rose's coochie. I'm not concerned about Chili's politics because I don't really give a fuck, but the main conversation that people are not trying to have is she has been cosplaying as a black woman her entire career, and nobody wants to talk about that. That's crazy. Number 3. Is it snitching if the feds kept your kufi in the oven since you got out of jail? They knew that you was gonna put that jail kufi back on in a matter of time.
Please elaborate on that further.
Hey man, fathers, raise your son to be men, not your big bros.
Oh, you talking about Sheistys kufi?
Yeah.
Oh,
yes.
His poofy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's
what somebody gonna call his daddy when they give him that quarterback number of jail time. What's your favorite? What's your favorite secondary player of all time in the NFL, Nelson? What was his jersey number? Yeah.
Shit. Gotta think of those numbers.
Nigga had
24.
Yeah.
24 is a good cornerback number.
24 is a plea deal for what them dumb motherfuckers did. That's the plea deal. You on?
Nah, he's cooked.
Parole. You had niggas with you.
Hold on.
You crossing state lines. You pulling guns on people. You moving people against their will, regardless of how far it is. Kidnapping people. That's kidnap. You out here taking cameras from white boys. Be careful. Be careful.
Hold on, let me get this shit. So to add on to that, so if you are living under a rock, Gucci Mane was, and we're gonna get to this more in the post game. We're gonna wrap this up in the next 10 minutes and get to the post game, and we'll get to this a little bit more. Let's just say we'll get to it a little bit more expansive knowledge regarding this, because there's a lot to dissect here, but in a better, more free-flowing state. So tap the $3, patreon.com/SYWNET.
Yes.
And you join the post game, we'll talk about this. But as we see, rapper Gucci Mane was allegedly robbed and kidnapped in Dallas by other rappers, including Pooh Shiesty and Big 30. According to the Department of Justice, this happened in Dallas, Texas. And the story goes, and I don't want to get too much, into it because we pressed for time a bit, but 9 people, including the aforementioned rappers, kidnapped and robbed at gunpoint numerous victims at a music studio in Dallas. 8 of the 9 suspects were arrested in Dallas, Memphis, and Nashville, Tennessee. The lists are Pooh Shiesty, Pooh Shiesty's father, Big 30, Kadarius Waters, Terrence Rogers is the only person who's not been arrested yet, Demarion Gibson, DeMarcus Glover, Corday Johnson, and Darren McDaniel. They traveled to Dallas for a meeting. They arranged the meeting to discuss the terms of his recording contract with one of the victims, which happens to be Gucci Mane, because he is signed to 1017 before his label runners with the law. While they were in the studio, Pooh Shiesty and his 8 cohorts executed an armed takeover. According to the complaint, he pulled out an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims to sign a release from the recording contract at gunpoint. The remaining co-conspirators also pulled out guns and robbed the victims of Rolexes, cash, jewelry, and other high-value items. One of the victims was choked during the robbery to the point of near unconsciousness, and this person allegedly happened to be one of the cameramen that was just filming stuff. And then allegedly Big 30 barricaded the door to prevent victims from escaping, and this is from WFAA and WATN. There was a warrant at Pooh Shiesty's Memphis area home, which people were confused about because they said his father got arrested, and come to find out, it may be related to this situation. Now, as everybody knows, Pooh Shiesty was just in jail for 3 years for a gun charge after he pleaded guilty conspiring to possess firearms in furtherance of crimes of violence and drug trafficking, and he was on home detention that dictated he would not commit another crime or possess a firearm at the time of this January robbery and kidnapping, and he has been out of jail for less than 6 months since then.
Yeah.
His father is alleged to have helped plan and execute the kidnapping, which we'll get more into that. But as outlined in the complaint, like you stated, And if you would like, you know what? I'll share this screen for you before we get up out of here. Ah, man. Let's see. So, as you stated,
I hope you enjoy Islam and sleeping in rooms with men for the rest of your natural life.
electronic monitoring data placing Williams Jr. at the offense location in violation of his home detention conditions, cell phone records, and license plate reader data corroborating the coordinated level of multiple defendants from Memphis to Dallas. Rental cars confirming Williams Sr., his father, rented a vehicle used by the group. Surveillance footage from the offense location, a nearby office supply store, and a hotel where several defendants stayed following the offense. Latin fingerprints recovered from the crime scene matching two defendants. Social media posts by defendants displaying what appears to be stolen property in the days following the offense. And last but not least, Greyhound bus records confirming the travel of multiple defendants from Dallas to Memphis the day after the offense. Now, according to Google Maps, Dallas and Memphis are 6.5 hours apart. So, we say that to say.
In the Greyhound, that's 15 hours in the Greyhound.
So you are home. So mind you, you're on home release. So you're not supposed to leave your crib. You're already a felon. You did federal time in 3 years. In 6 months, in the 6 months that you've been gone, you chose to kidnap allegedly, point a gun at somebody allegedly. Oh, you already have a gun in your hand and you're a felon. You're cooked. It's over for that. You violated your home release. You already violated your home release where you were not supposed to carry a firearm or commit any more crimes. So you're done with that. You aided in a kidnapping. You allegedly planned it with your father. You went across state lines with guns.
15 years. That's another thing. He's looking at
and it's the thing is like this is on footage, bro. This is like there is camera footage allegedly from this, and this has been supposedly known for a while, and I guess they were waiting to arrest him for then. But then again, if the FBI arrests you, you likely did that shit.
And also, they've been looking at you for a long time, and they knew that you was doing it, and they let you do it.
The FBI does shit like that.
You know what I'm saying?
6 months, boy. You couldn't even stay 6 months chilling.
Listen,
and they got you on a stream that you lied to your probation officer that you were home when you were not.
And
so
also,
that alone would have got you some time. So that's how this shit works, bro.
And also, Bender Don, guess what? You are going to be in that paperwork. You probably gonna have to go to court as well. Congratulations.
You're going to have to give up that content.
Streamer man. Congratulations, streamer man.
Streamer man.
All you streamer YouTube
all you
streamers.
All you
streamers. Get ready to go to court.
All you streamers.
A lot of y'all been talking too much about things that ain't been public yet. That means you know. And you put it out on record.
That you have nothing to do with. And that you're putting on record for months. For months.
Because this ain't just happened.
No, this happened a while back.
I remember this popped up as a blip on Twitter, what, like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, but people of course are like, what the hell no, no way. Like, but then again, you gotta remember social media, like we discussed before. Like, people think Gucci was gonna do a fucking Chris Tucker flip the gun on him rush hour. Like, bro, it's just crazy. Oh, I'm not Gucci. It's like, bro, look at the situation.
Yeah.
You know, people talking about, oh, you snitched. And it's like, well, his security was a retired cop who had to follow a report. And they have office footage because it's in the studio.
And they have
studios have surrounding area.
Every camera that was on that block gave up
a location.
All the cameras on that block. First of all,
come on, man.
Ever since Top Boy was on TV in London, they've been tracking people for stabbings and throwing acid in London. What do you think was going to happen here in America sooner or later?
There's footage from the location, an office supply store, and a hotel where they stayed following the offense.
And y'all putting out your own footage, having videos and shit.
Putting shit on social media. Like, yo, what? Like, you know, and, you know, some people kind of, people were saying, like, hey, this is a 1997 no more where you could run up in an exec's office and put a gun on them and get away with it. Like, okay, is Gucci...
And on top of that, they only, like, those incidents, like, Ice Cube was the only person that ran up in the white building once. After that didn't happen again. Anytime you hear about...
Cam did, allegedly.
Well, no, I'm talking about, like, just going into the main person office, not rummaging through the building. Because all the Steve Stout, all the other stories you hear, including this one, is black on black. Which also makes it corny.
Fair. Yeah, fair.
Reasons is reasons, but even just on the surface level.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But on the surface level, it's like, bro, like, you just got out of jail 6 months ago. All you had to do was make music and chill.
Yeah.
And you chose to involve somebody who got nothing to do with your label issues. That may be your homie from Memphis who is signed to somebody else from Memphis that you bought across state lines. So not only did you fuck up your career, because Pooh Sheisty's fucked. I'm curious to know how much he gets for this, because there are a lot of charges, and we'll get into that in the post game. But on top of that, you bring another artist into it too. His career is gonna be fucked, cause he's a co-conspirator.
Yeah.
And they were posting shit, and it's on camera. Yo, man, I don't know.
And then
that whole always Gucci. I don't care about that, bro. It's just the principle of what you did that was fucking insanely stupid. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. Fuck that Gucci. Fuck the man. They put a gun in Gucci Mane, and Gucci Mane do nothing. And this is the clone, and all. I don't care about that shit.
And it's also that's Twitter rhetoric. Those are people that never been in.
I don't care about that.
They never been in the heat of the night. They never been in the rapture. You ain't never had to escape the rapture.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna flip the gun. Look at me, man. You ain't gonna do shit, bro. Shut up, man. You ain't gonna do shit.
Piss down your legs if somebody get the drop on you.
They gonna piss and shit down your damn leg. I'm like, what's that smell? Oh, it's him pissing down his leg. But it's gonna be interesting now, because a lot of these, we're gonna get to the point where some of these journalists. I'm not calling them journalists. Let me stop.
YouTubers. That's why I call them YouTubers.
What Hassan Kevin say? YouTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these YouTubers, all these media personalities, man. Listen, man, all that shit talking about, hey, I know this, and I heard this, and I heard that, and this person's gonna get a RICO, and this person's gonna do this, and hey, what was that?
Hear you
that old fucker. Oh, I threatened Young Thug. Young Thug threatened me. Hey, everybody has a phone. Everybody has a camera. And even if there's not a camera in front of you, there's a camera around you somewhere.
Yes.
And they hear what you're saying. And if you start lying, if they see your shit is on content, like they did, like, bro, literally within an hour of that Pooh Shiesty shit with him and on Ben the Don stream where he told his probation officer he was home when he wasn't. You think come on, you know that officer know where you at. They probably just like, oh, okay. And wrote that shit down. At X time, on this date, at this time, he said he was home and he was not home. That's a violation of probation. Or parole. I don't know what he's on, but goodbye. So, hey, when it comes to y'all streamers and you YouTubers talking tough and I know this and I know that and whatever, and you disclosing shit that either the FBI is working on or law enforcement is working on that they did not want you to reveal, you are going to be a part of that case. But let these people talk tough and let them learn their lesson themselves, because it's going to be all fun and games until you got to go into that courtroom. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to call you a snitch.
You know what I'm saying?
And then your logic that you used is going to be flipped on you.
YING.
YING.
YING. And then after that, you're going to have to deal with Pop. It's going to be you and Pop.
Hey, bro.
Inside that cell.
Hey, bro. Correlation is not causation, man.
30 years with the Fifi.
And you need to handle your what?
Handle your candle. Yeah, 30 years with the Fifi in your hand.
Think about all that money.
Woo!
Woo! That's what that shit said. Woo! Hey man.
Ooh!
Man,
You know, that's how it go.
That's how I go.
Know what I'm
That's
saying?
how the cookie crumble. Shout out to everybody for tapping in. Winston, do you
He
have
ain't getting no Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yo,
He ain't gonna
like,
see
bro,
the Sonic's
Wolverine coming out this
Wolverine
year.
game.
Like, damn.
Well, at least he went in jail just in time for the PlayStation to hit $900. At least he'll not worry about that where he's going.
I mean, he'll not worry about PS5 or PS6. He gonna be locked up when the shit. That boy gonna be locked up. The PS10 may be out.
Nigga, that shit gonna be a contact lens. That shit gonna be a contact lens by the time he got to jail.
It gonna be like the Fox McCloud reader.
Yeah, time is slipping away from me.
Hey man, unless you got any more further words, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll see
God
you
bless
next
you
week.
all. You know what I'm saying?
Man, be careful. Stay out the way, man.
Have fun. This holiday weekend for those who are able to have a holiday weekend. God bless. I'll be cooking greens for the family Sunday. They got me in charge of the greens. The last greens I made, it said this is fire. So everybody enjoy yourselves.
So you're a green man.
Yeah.
Green
and
Murphy Media.
You know what I'm saying? And don't go out like Deontay Wilder.
Or Tiger Woods.
Or Tiger Woods.
Or Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
Or Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
Or Chili.
Or Chili. Or Pooh Shiesty's daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a father to your kid. Don't be a big bro.
Or also learn how to get out the way, like Angela Simmons. Get out the way. Sometimes you guys just get out the way. Grab them
Yankee fitteds by the brim. Grab him by the brim. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta bust move like you a congressman to get out the way.
Man.
Like this.
On that note, we're out of here. We will see you next week.
Yeah, I mean,
goodbye, man.